Misled development approaches, investigating the disparity between human-created urban, semi-urban, and rural boundaries and ecologically defined natural landscape boundaries.
According to a Tanzanian scientist, urban areas could be defined as the shift from a dispersed population toward one that increasingly resides in densely populated settlements in which non-agricultural economic activities are dominant. This may be true for almost all countries in this planet.
However, nature establishes its own natural boundaries based on environmental factors like climate and topography. These boundaries play a vital role in maintaining ecosystem services and resilience.
A river basin acts as a natural boundary for ecosystems. It is an area drained by a river and its tributaries, influencing the distribution of species and habitats. The basin's boundaries are determined by surrounding land features, affecting water flow, and creating varied ecological conditions. Different ecosystems thrive within the basin, from headwaters to lowland floodplains, sustaining diverse plant and animal life. Nutrient and sediment movement within the basin enhances downstream ecosystem health. Preserving river basins is crucial for ecosystem integrity and water resource sust. Sri Lanka, which features 103 river basins radiating from central hills, will be taken as a case study to explore the disparities between man-made and natural boundaries. This will help to understand the way of diverging man-made boundaries from the intrinsic limits dictated by nature.
According to a scholar named Dr. Dharmasena, 2017, in the ancient past, these inherent natural boundaries were used to demarcate the land into 10 distinct kingdoms. As he described, this arrangement was posited as a remarkably sustainable governance framework during that era.
During the colonial era, the country was subdivided into 9 provinces and 25 districts with 256 assistant government agent divisions comprising 14,008 Grama Niladari divisions, which is the smallest administrative unit in Sri Lanka.
These artificially established geopolitical demarcations did not align harmoniously with the existing natural geographical delineations. Consequently, the allocation of human and economic resources occurred through a paradigm emphasizing the anthropocentric perspective. The economic trajectory of Sri Lanka has exhibited a gradual transition towards a service-oriented paradigm. Agricultural exports experienced a pronounced reduction. The overseas domestic workers and the garment industry have influenced in shaping the nation's economic landscape. Aligned with the evolving economic landscape, Sri Lanka revamped its education sector to foster human capital for the service-oriented economy. However, the emphasis on a production-focused, innovative mindset lagged, hindering local industrial growth. With these economic changes, people also changed their day-to-day lifestyle. With busy working schedules, people tend to depend on quick snacks and fast foods to save time. Even education became more and more competitive, and most of the time parents had to feed their children, with processed foods leading to increase in non-communicable diseases among the school community also. Due to the population increment, more and more wet zone lands were cleared for unplanned settlement schemes. Huge amount of money was spent on rural road network development, and providing power and telecommunication facilities. People used to travel around 200 kilometers per day, spending nearly 4 to 5 hours of traveling for 8-hour work in the Colombo city. These transformative modifications could be observed even within the vegetative landscape. Unplanned settlements increased the impervious layer, consequently, diminished the replenishment of the groundwater table, leading to drying in upstream water source areas. Home gardens were neglected and rural productive lands were abandoned, and people had to forget their ecological responsibilities for extra sum of money. Our next video will discuss about the environmental consequences of the expansion of the service-oriented economy. Please do not forget to subscribe our channel. See you next time.